name's Jon Sermon. I'm a church leader based in Aylesworth and Lowestoft in Suffolk in the UK. And here it is, Sunday the 1st of November. Yesterday we had an announcement from government that there's to be another significant lockdown as part of the measures to try and control and contain this awful coronavirus that's causing so much havoc, not just in the UK, but across the world. And part of the outcome of that is that for some months now we've been able to have limited gathered worship in the churches with all sorts of appropriate precautions, but nonetheless we've been there, and from next Sunday for at least 4 weeks we will not be able to gather in church buildings again, and our worship life of the church will go back to being solely through the computer. It's a challenge to us, in some ways for many of us unfortunate, but at the same time we need to keep hold of the other side of the coin. Not only the need for sensible precautions, but alongside that God is showing us ways of opening up and engaging in worship that we wouldn't have done otherwise. One of my friends commented that she had thought it would take 20 odd years to bring the church into the 21st century in terms of technology. And maybe it would have, had it not been for this horrible virus. And so, having conducted a service with Zoom, but from inside the church with a gathered congregation as well this morning, I had in any event intended that this evening's worship, which includes communion, hence I've got the bread and wine ready, I've got the cross, a symbol of Christianity, the symbol of Jesus' death, which brought us forgiveness, with those symbols here of his body and blood, his sacrifice for humanity. And that will be on Zoom only, and so will the services in the weeks to come, all of them. But the church is not cowed, the church is not contained, the church is not squashed down by this. Quite the opposite. Even though some of our people don't have computers, or some do but choose not to use them in this way, others couldn't get to the gathered services anyway because transport is more limited than it was, and so on. Even despite all of that, there's still a reality that everyone can keep praying, and everyone can keep developing their relationship with God. Yes, in many ways it's best when we do this together in community, but also no one is prevented from doing so on your own if that's how you have to do it. And for those who do engage with our Zoom services and midweek activities and so on, still our own personal prayer life and our own individual walk with God is important. Or indeed within our families, those who live in families, if your spouse is also a believer, I hope you pray together. And even if you didn't up till now, perhaps it's something that you're developing. One of the things we're finding when we do gather for worship, as most of you will know, we can't have congregational singing at the moment. So, how do we worship when we can't sing? Well, obviously, singing our heart out to God is an important part of worship. But at the same time, developing ways to do so without singing is helpful to us. The thing is, these next weeks ahead, they're going to be tough, they're going to be hard, but if we turn to God who will lead us through it, we will find a benefit. God bless you.